showing blitz. Beck in trouble and sacked. Peter Woods, the sophomore. They do. And it is caught for a touchdown. They come to the line quickly after the 13-yard gain. Frazier into the end zone.
Ridiculous numbers because he had such a great supporting cast, but he's been very solid today.
Stands in, gets it off. London Humphreys down the sideline and into the end zone.
Black and white is not intimidated by anything. Case in point. There's another touchdown. Alexander. The legs were churning. Backwards into the end zone. Lee, dial up. Hokies need to convert in the red zone. They'll set up the screen. There it is. And the Hokies with a touchdown. Bashal Tootin, his second score of the second half. Thomas, the running back. Drones wants to go deep. And the coverage was busted. Ali Jennings. Touchdown, Hokies. Diego Pavia upset Auburn on the road last year at New Mexico State, trying to pull off the upset this year at Vanderbilt to the front pylon and another touchdown. Cedric Alexander. Another pistol look. Pavia, the keeper, to the edge, cuts it back for the touchdown. Fourth down. Pocket is there for Schlee. He'll buy some time. Heave it to the end zone at the back, and it's incomplete. And the ball game is over. Vanderbilt with the upset in week 1.
Ron Roberts, one of the gritty veterans of coaching. Ward drifting back again, floats it complete, and into the end zone goes Cam McCormick, one of the great stories of college football. His 9th year playing the game, and he scores the opening touchdown.
2.5 minutes until halftime. We'll start on the ground with
Johnson, who turns the corner, and here goes Montrell Johnson. Hello, Swamp. Go ahead and let him hear it.
Ward.
Quick strike, and into the end zone goes Xavier Restrepo. How about that drive by the Canes?
And now it's a 3rd and 13. Mertz steps up, being pressured and being driven down and sacked. As Simeon Barrow right on. 3rd down and 11. Ward able to spin free of Searcy. And then goes to the end zone. And in the back of the end zone, it is Jacoby George. My, oh my, Cam Ward's having himself a day.
Genty, another huge hole, this time off the right side. He cuts it back. Genty eluding tacklers. Gets the block. He's got another touchdown. Second and goal. It's White. White, touchdown. Georgia Southern has the lead. Genty, he's in this time, and it's his 5th of the day. 3 yards for the score. Arnold stays in the backfield to the right of French. Looking to the end zone, it's caught. It's a touchdown. It's Bo Johnson on the reception for the score, and we are tied at 36. Boise State back on offense. Ashton Genty, breaks free. Has a player tracking him down. It's TJ Smith. Can he get to him? Genty, touchdown. Get out of town. 75 yards. A new school record. 6 touchdowns. Second and short. He's out now right now as Gaines is staying in. Gaines has the first. Powers his way inside the 30. Keeps going inside the 10. Touchdown. Sire Gaines, 38 yards for the true freshman.
Wegman 4 for 10. Has run a couple of times for first downs from the pocket here. Has plenty of time. And fires. Intercepted. He threw it over the receiver's head. And Aiden Schuler has the pick. Second and 14.
Now they split the safeties up top.
And the run right downhill. Price makes a cut, gets the edge. Jadarian Price headed for the pylon. Touchdown, Notre Dame. 47 yards. Finally, somebody reaches the end zone. Handoff. Moss. Touchdown, Aggies. Love. Burst over the middle. Love to the end zone, and the Irish take the lead. Moss is the back. Trying to get the Irish to jump. They don't. They're going to throw for it. Incomplete. The Irish take over as Christian Gray jumped the route. And this elite secondary makes one play to get the football back.
You're listed at 6'7", 320.
Much bigger than that. He made a big block there. Moss buys a little time. Puts it into traffic. Did he pull that down? Kyron Hudson. Oh, my goodness, what a catch.
What a play. That's just a one hand. Let me throw my hand up and give it a shot. That's between two defenders. Then if they loses the ball.
They'll give it to Montana. He's into the end zone for the first touchdown of the season for USC. Lacey in motion. Nussmeier looking that way. Now on the wheel. Throws it up. Lacey caught it. Did he get down this time? He did. Touchdown LSU. Throw. He's got Aaron Anderson. Anderson has a path to the end zone. And LSU's back on top late in the...
Free play.
He caught Major Burns offsides. Moss going to try to make him pay. Throwing to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Jacoby Lane. Getting on top of him. Nussmeier gets it off. Needs to pick up the first down here. He's got a wide open Anderson, and he's into USC territory. Aaron Anderson knocked down inside the 30, and Nussmeier comes up with a huge play to Aaron Anderson. The transfer from Georgia Southern. Woody Marks might make it a moot point, and he does. Talk about all the field goals, and Woody Marks rumbles into the end zone, and USC is on top with 8 seconds to play.
Second down and goal, back to the 13. Castellanos down for Ward at the pylon. He slips inside for another Boston College touchdown. And they will snap it. Not a hard count. A sidearm lob, and it's intercepted. Max Tucker down the sideline, inside the 10-yard line. First and goal, Boston College.
He definitely feels like panic in this situation, trying to create some momentum.
Castellanos to the goal line, and BC converts. Relisha with the touchdown. And the Eagles extend their lead.
Murray Jackson, one of their best cover corners, their best cover corner. That's a smart play call by Mike Norvell.
Fortier again. Fights his way through contact. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown.
Number 6'3", 318.
Robichaux up the middle with a flag down. He's in the end zone for a touchdown.
We had some guys played their butts off tonight, and we're sitting here again. We're sitting here again talking about the same things. About not finishing when you have an opponent in a position to put them away. But what we're doing on the sideline is feeling like the game's over.
Handoff. Touchdown. Enoch Nawahine. You
defense has been pinned a few times. They've managed. This is Brashard Smith off the direct snap. And he gets it all the way out to about the 7. Lost the football. They're going to rule him down. But they'll say he is down.
Review. The ball was loose prior to being down. Recovered by BYU. First down.
Retzloff pitches to Davis. Has the corner. First down and more. Miles Davis, the Jazz man. Out of bounds in a red zone try. A 26-yarder for the lead. And BYU back on top.
Why he loves this game so much.
The BYU faithful that are here making noise. Jennings dancing, improvising, deep downfield, incomplete. And BYU's defense makes another stand.
Just like Tulane's betting on the future with Darian Mensah.
All-out blitz. Mensah off his back foot. Floats to a wide open Bauman. He beats the blitz for a touchdown. Johnson to throw for it. Lobs one down the sideline to Giddens on the wheel route. Touchdown.
To the top of your screen.
Mensah looks that way. He's going to look for that back right pylon. Touchdown. Alex Bauman, the tight end. Tulane retakes the lead. Blitz coming. Backpedaling. Losing the football is Mensah. And it's scooped up. Jack Fabris to the house. Touchdown. Second down. Blitz off the edge. Mensah into the end zone. And it's intercepted. He tried to find the crosser in Yule Keith Brown. And it's picked off by VJ Payne.
Oh, man. And Ewers pulls it down on the move. Touchdown, Texas. Gunnar Helm, the tight end. Warren looking for Edwards over the middle. He's got his man. Oh, Colson Loveland dropped the football. Ewers sprinting out. Squares, throws. Touchdown, Texas. Matthew Golden. Ewers swings it out. Near side, Blue. Touchdown, Texas. Jaden Blue in college football coming out of the University of Texas. And this ball is intercepted. Wow.
Coming up. Green hit as he throws, and it's picked off at the 30-yard line. Cale Smith returning it inside the Arkansas 30 and going to take it all the way. A potential game-changing pick six for Oklahoma State. Rushing a year ago. Another pass play. Bowman, open receiver. Presley. And there's a flag down as Presley's into the end zone for a touchdown. Bell to get him back in this game. Green to throw on 2nd and 9. Has time. Over the middle. Wide open as Luke has. Into the end zone. Transfer from Abilene Christian. And the kick is good. Just inside the right upright. We'll see if he gets some touches here inside the 15. Pitch to Gordon. Running left to the 10. Gordon to the 5. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Oklahoma State. There he is. Ollie Gordon gives the Cowboys the lead. They're going to run it anyway. Hill is hit. Second effort. No! Oklahoma State holds up at the line of scrimmage, and the Cowboys win the game in double overtime.
The tailback. He'll get the call. Caleb, big opening on the outside. Caleb Johnson sideline and gone. Touchdown, Iowa.
Just bounce it out one bit farther.
3rd and 4. Into traffic and intercepted. At the 18-yard line, and it's Jay Higgins coming the other way for the defense. Huge here on 3rd and goal. Beck lost one. Back shoulder. Got it. Touchdown, Iowa State to Jaden Higgins. Carson Hansen in the backfield with Rocco Beck, who's finally going to go deep and got a man wide open. And on the way is Jalen Noel. Touchdown. touchdown, Cyclones on one play. 75 yards. Now from the 32. Becht. Rosie's got a man streaking down the sideline, and it's Jalen Noel again. In the lead and probably the win. Conradi, kick on the way, and he got it. The trust in the young guy by Matt Campbell, and he came through in the clutch.
On 2nd and 5. Hampton looks to the air, pass complete, and in the clear is Brown, and no one is going to catch him. 83 yards. Touchdown, Huskies, to bring the Irish within 3. And this one is blocked by Northern Illinois. And now they're on the return. Down the sidelines. Still on his feet is Santana Banner, which brings this first half to a very frustrating end.
They're spending time trying to get themselves on the same page.
They call up the middle, and hurdles one, and now gets to the end zone. What a run!
Because at Northern Illinois can't do it either. Keeps throwing the ball to 5.
2nd down and 1. Leonard's going to pass. Down the middle, intercepted! Right into the arms of Amarian Knighton. And Knighton is finally wrestled down close to midfield. What a time to throw a pick. He had a missed field goal earlier from outside 53, but this is just from 35 yards to give the Huskies the lead. Snap good, hold good, kick good. Wow. A 62-yarder with 5 seconds left. It is downwind, but this is an awful lot to ask. Mitch Jeter, and that's blocked at the line of scrimmage. And the Huskies are celebrating the biggest upset in their school's history.
Yard line. Trailing 10-7. Gabriel has time to set up and fire over the middle towards the end zone. There's a catch. There's a touchdown. Gabriel with the score to Evan Stewart. Empty the back. Under 5 to go. Second quarter. Play fake to Genty. Madsen throwing end zone, and he's got a touchdown. Camper. The transfer from Indiana with a 17-yard score. Darn good track athlete and a fast runner. And now the low punt. And Tez Johnson's going to field this one. Breaks a tackle. Johnson, a couple of moves. Johnson with some room. He's at the 30. He has blockers. Tez Johnson to the sideline. It's a foot race, and Tez will win. Touchdown. 85 yards. 30-yard line. Boise is going to set up shop. Give to Genty. Ashton Genty breaks free. Genty. Gone. 70 yards. 6. Genty straight up the middle. Genty spinning. Genty still on his feet to the goal line. Put him up. Remaining here in the fourth quarter. Gabriel last week banged his left hand, his throwing hand, on a follow-through. Showed it this week to us on Friday. Said he's good to go, and he does not seem to have an issue with it. But there's an issue here as Whittington breaks free. Noah Whittington. The 20. Far side 10. Bam! 100-yard kickoff return. Movement of the line. There's the flag. Kick is up. The kick is good. Jumped
offside in the neutral zone at the snap. Defense number 10. The penalties declined. The field goal is successful.
You wore this jersey. It's deep for you. Why?
You know, I'm so proud of our kids, the coaches, just everybody, they believed. They believed. And we came here and got it done.
Very effective. Conley, touchdown. His 4th of the season. 15th play of this drive. Play fake. Flooded the zone. It is a touchdown. Will Swanson. Through the way, will get it off around his 13. Oh, that's low, and it's going to bounce, but it takes a Sunday hop, and look out. It's returnable. Here he comes. There he goes. Touchdown. His team down. 8 penalties, 69 yards against them. Wide open touchdown, Braden Lofton. Statement drive right here, right now. Look out. Touchdown. DJ Giddens.
The 15-yard penalty, the Bayou Bengals go backwards and stall, and Peyton Todd comes out again and is blocked. The Gamecock special teams, another big play. It's scooped up along the sidelines and knocked down at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal to add to this double-digit lead. Sanders into the end zone. 1-play touchdown drive, and the Gamecocks are cooking. And there's the keeper, shows the acceleration. Sellers in a foot race. They won't catch him. Atonement, 75-yard touchdown. Play fake, zipped into the end zone, caught, touchdown, Kyron Lacy.
Speed and went around Will Campbell.
2nd and goal, handoff. Breaking tackles, fighting, and scoring. Caden Durham. 2nd touchdown today as the true freshman from Oklahoma. Josh Williams is the back. Nussmeier fakes it to him, scans the end zone, and throws to a wide open Mason Taylor for a touchdown, and LSU on top for the first. Then Sellers, and now it's Ashford back, and they'll try to get it by giving it to Rocket Sanders, and there goes Rocket. Sanders launching. Gamecocks reclaim the lead. 66 yards. Breakout tailback to the right of Nussmeier. They fake it to him. Nussmeier sets up, loops it downfield. It's Lacy who makes a catch and sets him up 1st and goal. Kyron Lacy. So Lacy makes the catch there. 1-2, gets 2 feet down. The shot's delivered by DQ Smith. He goes to the ground, and as he goes to the ground.
After video review, the ruling is a completed catch at the 4-yard line. The receiver had possession of the ball with 2 feet on the ground prior to contact by the defense. It's 1st and goal LSU.
Williams into the end zone, and LSU this time does reach Pater, and they take the lead with 1:12 to play. Drives it and just misses it. And LSU survives for a huge comeback victory on the road and breaks South Carolina hearts.
Milroe, empty backfield. Milroe fires up the sideline. Caught, touchdown. Woo! Ryan Williams, the 17-year-old. In the backfield. Milroe will throw it. Milroe down the sideline. Caught, touchdown, Alabama. Bernard. Jeremy Bernard. Here's Jam. Jam Miller. Jam Miller, touchdown, Bama. 34 yards. Milroe runs it, follows Miller with a seam. Milroe, touchdown, Alabama.
Green to throw, swings it out, C.J. Donaldson in for a touchdown. here on Ollie Strong, who has it blocked. Bounces inside the 30, picked up by Pitt for a touchdown for Brandon George. In the run game. And here it is, Donaldson in for a touchdown. Right up the middle. It's third down here. Green, sideline shot, and hauled in by Justin Robinson. Wow!
Game in the rivalry game. He's covered, and it's all left hand. He needed one hand. He didn't need two. He needed one.
3 timeouts, but it's second down and 30 from the 40. Holstein takes a shot deep downfield toward the end zone. Caught by Day Reynolds. What? Has started some games, comes on with Davis Poseidon. Davis up the middle. Touchdown. Pitt's got the lead.
Rourke surveys. Touchdown. Another beautiful ball. Miles Cross.
Way today.
And a fumble on the first play. Indiana's right there on it. Third down. He looks to convert another one here. Leave it. Open.
Wow.
Williams.
What a call.
Touchdown. Weaving his way through this Bruin defense. And Indiana with the immediate gut punch in this opening quarter. McCulley on Davies at the bottom of your screen, the big target. Rourke looking that way. It's caught.
Wow.
Touchdown, Keyshawn Williams, second of the day.
We love Cox here. we love Cox around here. This is our big spur. The cock of the walk around here.
Their opening play, and you can see it on display right now.
Again, getting around it quickly, a bust. It's open, it's Bryant, it's touchdown. That'll quiet this crowd. Been so many. Look out, rolling right in the end zone. Touchdown, Isaiah Nair. Amir Johnson in the backfield. Raiola trying to work some magic. Looping it towards the end zone. It's caught. Is it in? It's Nair. It is. Touchdown. Altmaier to the tight end. Just in. Big time touchdown. That is Brandon Henderson. Yes, Brandon Henderson, number 94. John Hull will try this field goal from 39 yards. And he hooked it. Fagan stays in the backfield, dotting the I. Play fake for the corner. It's Bryant. It's touchdown. Barry Lunny's play calling tonight, Devin, has been extraordinary. Assistant coach. Now it's the ball game. Blitz right up the gut. Raiola's down. Illinois pulls it off. A huge upset. Dylan Rosiak, the Mike linebacker.
Wildcat. Here we go. Head down and in. Touchdown on the ground. Brant Keithy. Dealing with the hay at 86 years old. They are tough as can be. Mekhi Bernard on the run. Keeps his feet and breaks away. Look out. Bernard, hesitation down the sideline. Mekhi Bernard embracing the ball down to the 25 to hang on. A 61-yard run. But the Utes have brought this version of keep away. Now Wilson off play action. Wants a deep shot down the middle. Brant Keithy will stroll in to the dismay of Cowboys everywhere. Bowman launches down the middle. It's caught. It's Presley. It's a touchdown.
This season.
First and goal. Bowman. End zone. High pointed and caught.
Touchdown, Rashad Owen. Okay, Bernard, first down. Utah will win.
Down. Pavia fakes the handoff, wants to load up, does, downfield shot, and he's got it! Touchdown, Joseph McVay, 65 yards. 3rd and 2. It's Noel again, breaks free, watch out! He can fly, and he's down inside the 5. The ball did come out, but it was the ground that caused it. 1st and goal, Missouri. There are 3 backs back there around Pavia. Tosses it. This is Newberry. Got the corner. Touchdown. In front of Alexander. Looking to throw to Fisher. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Has been outstanding.
But they're throwing on the first play, and Cook takes a shot to the end zone. Burton wide open. He hooked it. Missouri survives.
Donovan Edwards found a crease on the outside, got a block. Donovan Edwards is going to take it for Michigan. Touchdown, Wolverines. 41 yards. Moss, quick throw, intercepted. It's going to be a pick 6. Will Johnson will take it for the Wolverine touchdown. Quick throw, wide open, touchdown, Jay Fair. Moss loads, goes to the end zone, touchdown, Jacoby Lane. 3rd down and a yard, a big one. And they've got it, and then some. Mullings dragging Trojans, broke free. Mullings in the clear. It's a foot race. He'll get tracked down, but he comes up with the biggest play of the day, other than his 50-plus yard touchdown run earlier. Mullings. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan.
One more play squeezed into this first quarter. Yamaliava off the play fake, right down the seam, and it's caught by Dante Thornton. A foot race. They won't catch him. 66 to the house. They don't slow down on 3rd down. Oklahoma's in pressure. Backside. Ball is loose. A scramble for it. A strip sack, and Ethan Downs recovers it to set Oklahoma up at the 5. Silver platter opportunity. Fake it to Barnes, heavy traffic, and Arnold just bowls back to the line of scrimmage into big Omari Thomas and Joshua Josephs.
That is a QB. Oh my gosh, they got a fumble. He lost that football. Tennessee recovered it.
Let's see when the ball did come loose. They're ripping at it. Still up right now. He's falling on body.
Careful time here. Be careful if you're Oklahoma.
Handoff in the end zone. Did he get out? Javante Barnes was stopped. Did not. Safety for Tennessee. Jason Jennings, part of that deep and athletic defensive front for the Volunteers. Off the fake, Arnold makes a long sideline throw. The pressure enough to affect it. Still a live ball.
That's a lot, yeah. It's
not a forward pass.
That's Tennessee football.
Jacoby Thomas has come up with it, and again, Oklahoma handed a turnover by the defense, gives it back.
The job is shaking off that would-be tackler by Sampson.
Spins free. Stutzman tried to grab him in the backfield. They do stop him just short of the goal line. Now is it a late signal on the far side? So one official start to signal touchdown. They're having a conference. Oh, the graphic says so. The band is playing. And it is a touchdown.
Big 12 opener. Turnable kick for Bell. Got room. Bell finds that crease. There goes Jamal Bell. Green grass in front. Bell is gone. Touchdown Baylor. Now definitely in field goal range. Robertson looking fade ball for the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown for Presley. Didn't need the other hand to give Baylor the lead.
Green route and all rushing from one side.
The Big 12 opener comes down to this play. Sanders gets the feet set toward the end zone for the game. It is caught by Wester, just like 1994.
The first look in the stadium they just showed was this look right here. We'll check the ball. That looks like firm control from the two angles that we've seen. Just a great effort again by LeJontay Wester, by Shedeur Sanders to even create under duress to give this guy a chance to see if this ball splits the uprights at all. Looks to me like his elbows are together.
Hart and Smalls, the two tight ends, keeping it in the run game. Sanders trying to give it a little push, and they get there. Touchdown for Welch. Needing 7 points to send it to the second OT on 1st and goal. It's Richardson. Ball's out. And ball is out. Ball is out. Recovered and knocked out of the end zone.
So no matter if they break the plane, it's a touchdown. If he fumbles outside, and here's get the initial ruling.
Ruling on the field is a fumble. It went outside out of the back of the end zone. The previous play is on the further review.
This is the look. That ball is out on contact. You can see as he's crossing the goal line, it's loose. That's a fumble.
And
at the further review, the ruling on the field stands. The ball game's over.
Off the mats. Colorado wins the Big 12 opener.
They have all their timeouts. Handoff, and the ball comes out. The ball's out. BYU scoops. BYU scores. 2nd and 10. Johnson with a blitz coming, and he almost, maybe he did throw a pick. Batty picked it off. 2nd down. Retzloff in the pocket. Throws, end zone. Caught! Touchdown!
Sione Moa.
Well, now the punt. And that one might have been touched, maybe. Scooped up by the return man, Parker Kingston. And now he's going to turn the corner. There he goes. Kingston to the 50. Still going. Kingston. Touchdown. They'll give it to Moa. Right side run. And Moa breaks a couple of tackles. Another one. There he goes. Touchdown. What a run by the freshman.
Since World War II, Oklahoma has won more games than any other college football team. 703. And they're a big league program, so they're going to be tough to beat. Give me Smokey.
Oh, no. You guys are all heroes. They've been so nice.
That's Smokey.
A few good meals in Ottawa. The reverse. Lane turns the corner. Turns on the Jets. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Miami brings pressure. Drones retreating. Heaves it into the end zone. Caught. Aiden Green for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Ward back in the end zone. Caught for a touchdown. College football's Methuselah, the 9th-year senior. Edge pressure. Ward ducks away. Spencer had him. Ward flips it to Williams. How do you like this? Down the sideline. Pushed out inside the 5. The improbability of Cam Ward. Ward to a wide open Horton, and Miami takes the lead. Comes down to this. Drones lets it fly. They're sorting through the carnage. Miami has it. Virginia Tech has it. How do you like that? Virginia Tech, they roll it a touchdown on the game's final play.
On the field, both teams back to the bench. The game is not over. Both teams back to the bench, please. The game is not over.
Ruling on the field was a touchdown.
It was a touchdown.
I'm not seeing the ball. And it looked as though...
So that means there is nothing to overturn the call. Let's bring in Matt Austin, our rules expert. Matt, we didn't expect to have the final play in question. Touchdown, not a touchdown. It matters.
They're saying Felton came up with this. Well, and he's in bounds, Matt.
Now, did he survive? Did he survive the ground there? The ball pops out at the very end.
Yeah, what they've got to determine is was there ever full control of the receiver
and possessing the ball bouncing around, came down inbounds in the end zone. The result of the play is a touchdown. The previous play is under further review.
Virginia Tech erupts. They're going to look at this. And
after further review, the ruling on the field is reversed. It's an incomplete pass. The game is over.
It's a lot of contact there. Clearly a point of emphasis.
And ideally, it ends now for Kentucky with a touchdown, and it will. Dane Key beat Amos in coverage for the Kentucky touchdown. And they do snap it, and Kentucky blitzes up the middle. Dart throws a dart on the run. Trey Harris on his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Maybe this is just the old try to get him offside. No, it isn't. It's an Ole Miss blitz. It's one-on-one coverage. It's up for grabs and caught by Barryon Brown. Still on his feet. And all the way to the 17-yard line. Wimsett keeps it following Sumo Carnbay. And the ball comes out into the end zone. And it's recovered for a touchdown by Josh Caddis. Some good fortune here. Right place, right time. After Wimsett was stripped of the ball by Trey Washington. 4-man rush. They don't get close to Dart, but he can't find anybody open. Throws on the run, and it is caught by Caden Priestcorn, the tight end. Short, the snapper. They do their job. That kick is no good. A low duck hook.
Take a look at the snap. Perfect snap. Holds good. And he just hooks it left.
On second down from the pocket. Steps up. Touch pass. Jaden Greathouse. Touchdown Notre Dame. Grady Hodges back to punt. Back snap. Over his head. Notre Dame knocks it further toward the goal line. Down to the 3. Notre Dame on it. Chuck. Moving to his left, looking, back across the middle, touchdown Louisville, Ja'Cory Brooks, what a snag, 5-yard score.
In the big moments running the football.
Second down 5, wants to throw back here, well set up, Love with blockers out front, and a lane to the end zone, Love, touchdown. 3rd and 7, play action, to the end zone, Brooks, did he catch it? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Louisville.
To bring pressure.
Chuck 4th and 6, lets it go. Incomplete. No flag.
Wow. What a sequence.
Altmaier looks wide open. Touchdown, Carson Goda. Illinois with a brilliant drive to stun the crowd at Beaver Stadium. Put Aller out. It's going to be Tyler Warren, who threw a touchdown last week. Go over the top. Touchdown. Warren can do it all. He ran for one in the first quarter tonight. Warren, handoff. Too much space. Singleton, scintillating. Touchdown, Penn State. Altmaier delivers, intercepted, picked off by A.J. Harris. He's got a convoy, and Harris to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. As Washington. 1st and goal for Penn State. It's Allen on the handoff. It's Allen in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Right near the goal line. Fifita takes a snap. Rolling right, throws, caught, touchdown, Jeremiah Patterson. And the Wildcats get the first touchdown of this game.
Does he know where his outlets are?
Spins right on 1st down, gonna throw on the move, intercepted! An interception, what a play by Genesis Smith, who's having a huge game. He's the 2nd stringer. Their star, Trayden Stukes, is injured on the sideline. 1st and 10, Utah at the 20. Wilson. Back to pass. Wilson. Touchdown! That's the old hoopster, Caleb Lohner. Conley will come in the backfield, and we'll see if that's what Morgan Scalley dials up. It's just a 4-man rush. It's picked up. Fifita scrambling, throws deep, end zone, caught! Touchdown! Kean Burnett! Another amazing throw by Fifita on the run to the back of the end zone for 35 yards. That one sails, and it's picked off, intercepted. A fitting end to this one.
Milroe around left end. Touchdown, Alabama. What an opening drive as they overcome their mistakes and draw first blood to the near side. Milroe looking for him on a wheel route on a dime. The Tide. Here on 4th. Milroe keeper. 1st down and more. Tight roping down the sideline. Touchdown. Unbelievable start for Milroe in this offense. 36-yard lightning strike in the red zone. Right down the middle, high throw, touchdown. Arian Smith. And the Dogs still have life. Back again across the middle. Bobbled, caught, touchdown. Lawson Lucky. Tight end again coming up with a big play. ETN is the back. End around. Bell breaks into the end zone. Georgia very much alive and looking dangerous now. You don't need to play urgently here. But he's looking to throw that downfield. Has a man wide open. Dylan Bell's got it. A foot race. Spins, spray, and scores. Can you believe it? Georgia has the lead. 67 yards. This place is stunned and silent except for the Georgian section. A lot of calm and command from Milroe at the start of this game. He's got to have it right now. And they take a downfield shot. And the catch is made. It's Ryan Williams still spinning free. Touchdown Alabama. They answer in one play. 75 yards for the 17-year-old. Are you kidding us? Back. Launches for the end zone. Jump ball. Intercepted. And Xavier Brown, the freshman, makes a game-saving play for Alabama.
Very efficient drive so far from McCord. He was going to roll out to his left. Shovel pass is through. Touchdown, Syracuse. LaQuint Allen bulldozing his way through after a shovel. 2 backs for Malik Williams. He'll throw right side, one-on-one, got him. Touchdown, Casey Kane, UNLV. 3 straight scores. As a freshman All-American at Syracuse, leaves to go to LSU, now is back home and making an impact. Meanwhile, the handoff to Willis on the outside, turns to the corner and gets into the end zone. 21 yards, Yassine Willis is in. UNLV with a stop and now a block. Back-to-back games with a block punt. The ball is still loose, trying to track it down to the end zone. 6 for UNLV. Thomas and Green both back with Williams. Play fake to the middle. He's got his man. Ricky White III gives UNLV the lead once again. Looking left side, throws it to Meigs. He got it. Touchdown, Syracuse. And the Orange have climbed back within 1. Here's McCord. Trying to win it for Syracuse. Gives it to Allen. Allen is stopped by Woodard. Still going. No! He gets through! Allen gets through! He wins the game! 4th touchdown of the night. Woodard thought he had him stopped. Allen said, not tonight.
Quick to it. Straight ahead, and this time in. Amari Daniels cleans it up. Touchdown, Texas A&M. 2nd goal, and add to it. Le'Veon Moss, 1-yard touchdown run. There's Le'Veon Moss, and A&M just keeps rolling. Look at big Le'Veon Moss. He's going to house it to open up the second half. The Aggies can do no wrong today. In high school. There's a combo. Moss bounces it. Le'Veon Moss, and he takes it right in. Moss has had a monstrous day. 138 yards and 3 touchdowns now.
Timing play. Front left corner of the end zone. Keyshawn Smith. Touchdown. Oh, there's some confidence shown in the backup quarterback as Preston. No safeties back in the deep middle of the field. The C's part, and there goes Jennings. No one home on 3rd down and 2. Touchdown. 59 yards.
The slot players have been the guys that they've been trying to get the ball to in the passing game.
4-man rush. And it flushes Shuck out of the pocket. He's got one-on-one. Breaking free is Brooks. Ja'Cory Brooks. Touchdown. The 1.
220-pound R.J. Johnson.
There he's got the ball. He's at the goal line, and he's in for the touchdown. So SMU has the lead back. So there's certainly enough time to still get the ball back. Let's see what happens on 4th down. Shuck is going to put it up in the end zone, and it is intercepted. So that will come out on the touchback on the Wachovia pick.
Some mustard on that snap. Milroe near side. Batted up, and it is intercepted. Fontenette to the corner. He's in. And Vandy's got a 2-score lead on a 28-yard interception return by Randon Fontenette. Paying advertising rates today. Here's Milroe. Perfect through the air on this drive. And now on the ground, he's in. Touchdown, Jalen Milroe. The shotgun. They're 2 of 3 on 4th down this year. Pavia wants to throw. He goes down the middle. It is caught. Touchdown, Vanderbilt and Junior Sherrill. That might be the most Diego Pavia play ever.
I think it's designed to be a quick throw time. You see there, it's not there. He keeps it alive. Sees one-on-one coverage, decides to go deep.
Justice Haynes is the running back on this one. Milroe looking deep. Down the sideline, it is caught by Williams. He springs free, and he is in for an Alabama touchdown. A 58-yard catch and run. Got Alexander next to him. Little replay. Pavia throws. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Kadron Johnson with the catch, and Vandy extends its lead. Pavia keeps it. Pavia picks up the first down, and the unlikeliest of heroes has guided Vanderbilt to what will be its first ever win against number 1.
Back in the red zone for the second time.
And back to the air. Rogers delivers. Jackson, touchdown. Perfect placement. Washington clicking early. For the motion man. Tuttle looking to the air. Tuttle.
Oh, he had his tight end. Missed
now
it.
has to escape. Throws. Oh, it's there. Loveland. Touchdown. Tuttle. Impressive. To eventually set up his impressive touchdown on 4th and goal. Play clock all the way down when they got the snap off. Tuttle surveys. Lost the football. Washington's got it. Coleman up the middle. Waiting on the official signal.
Oh, he's in, right?
Touchdown. Tuttle, plenty of time in the pocket. Rifles picked off. What a play. They call him Cam Fab. And that interception was exactly that.
Moss the back. Moss looking to throw. Pressure picked up. Deuce Robinson. He's got it. Touchdown, Trojans. The game, the running back. Brosmer keeps it. Minnesota scores. Tush push again. Brosmer. They push him in. Wait, USC says no. Waiting for a signal. Waiting. And he's marked short. Whoa. It looked in from up here. USC comes out of the pile with the football as well. Kobe Pepe. How about that? I mean, that tells you all you need to know. Brosmer, helmet's over. I mean, that looks into me.
After review, it is a touchdown.
Minnesota takes the lead. Ball needs to be out. No timeouts for the Trojans. Moss to the end zone, intercepted. Coy Parrish. And the Gophers beat USC. 9 seconds away from doing that for the first time since 1955. What a party here in Minneapolis.
Only 2 Arkansas players with a hand in the dirt on this 3rd down. They try to run for it and breaking free. Dylan Sampson in a foot race. Dragged down inside the 5. Arkansas barely lined up, and Sampson bursts and falls into the end zone for a 2nd touchdown tonight. Biggles to see the football again. 1st down carry, and it's a touchdown for Arkansas. What a response by this offense. They march it back to the ground with Braylon Russell, who's got a crease. Big fella running into the secondary, and the freshman knocked down at the 22. 24 yards for the 253-pound. Handoff inside. Russell. No, on the outside. Touchdown. Singleton keeps it and scores. Malachi Singleton off the bench has put Arkansas in front from 11 yards. Does leave Tennessee a minute 17. Yamaliaba, this is going to be the last play of the game. Scrambles and is shoved out of bounds. No time left. Arkansas pulls the upset.
And they will snap it. Mendoza aggressive. Not only do they get the first down, they've got a lot more. And there he goes. Jaden out again. Track speed. Touchdown, Bears. 60. Ward holding it. Calmly surveying. Throwing back in the middle of the field. Is that dangerous? And it's picked off. Noah Williams has it. He's on his way. Pick 6. Chandler Rogers is checked in at quarterback. He's a running threat. He has the ball. Rogers toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Just inside the 20 on 3rd and goal. And try it again. This time make it work. Isaiah Horton goes into the end zone without incident. And the Canes draw closer. Canes threatening to make it a one-possession game. Ward, a lot of room. He's going to run it. Cam Ward, open area. Touchdown, Miami. 24 yards on the run. Martinez. And then the flip out. And Arroyo gets into the end zone. Elijah Arroyo. And the game is tied. Back at their own 40-yard line. Rushing 2, spying 1. They go over the middle and is picked off. Intercepted by Maui Noah, and Miami is going to get out of here with the win.
Need 6. First down at the 1-yard line. Ewers on the move, throws it back. Helm's got it. And Gunnar Helm dives to the end zone. And Texas, after a slow start, jumps on top.
Ball out in a hurry. Perfectly read, and good job of getting it out of his hands.
Wisner makes a cut. Wisner loses the football, bounces into the end zone to scramble for it. Trying to make the recovery is Silas Bolden, and he does for a Texas touchdown. Wacky stuff at Red River. Family living the dream here. Texas trying to stretch the lead and cash in. Look out, Wisner's loose. Travion Wisner to the end zone, and Texas in a one-play drive builds the lead. 43 yards. Not easier. Double pass again. They're going to try it. Golden chucks into the end zone. And this time they make the catch. He threw into double coverage, but coming down with the football is Helm there.
3rd down and 10. Milroe back to pass. Wants more than 10. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jeremy Bernard. Oh, my, Jalen Milroe. Way to do it there. 31 yards away. Only an 8-point game. South Carolina, here's the strike they want to the end zone, incomplete. They were looking for big 6'5" Nick Harbor.
One of the fastest players in college football on the go route, working against Jackson. Watch this. Catch. Right foot down. Did he have possession when the right foot was still down in the end zone? They are going to have to look at this again.
Watch the progressive pylon cam. There's the foot.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. The previous play is under further review. After review, the receiver had firm control and had his foot in bounds. Therefore, it's a touchdown.
Here we go, folks. Here we go. Sellers looking for something to the end zone. Overthrows it. Kai Kroger, the punter, is who they use in this onside scenario. Here it is. It's a wobbler. It's got to go 10 yards. It's loose. It's loose. South Carolina's got it. South Carolina's got it. We're not done yet, folks. Sellers, is there some magic in his arm? Intercepted. Damani Jackson, who left the game in came back and is going to put an end to it right here.
Makai Lemon in motion, sets up in the slot. Moss, Joyner, touchdown. 9 yards, second time number 0's been in the end zone today. As a receiver again and it's going to be a double pass. Aller loads, fires deep, man there is Warren, got it! Touchdown Penn State. Second and goal at the 5. Moss, crossing route, touchdown USC, and it's Kyron Hudson.
What a route this time. Get it short.
Just inside the 15, Aller, number 15. Flares it out in the flat. Nick Singleton down the sideline. Touchdown, Penn State. This is from 45 again in overtime. And it's wide left. He missed it. From 36 yards for a Nittany Lion win. Got it. Penn State in overtime.
It is 4th down and inches. Bentley, first down and more. And he's going to go, bouncing off tacklers, touchdown. 50 yards. Only other LSU quarterbacks ever to do that, the Heisman winners, Burrow and Daniels. And now he's thrown a touchdown to Trey Green, the true freshman from right down the road. 2 for 2 on 3rd down of this drive. Dart, plenty of time, end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown by Trey Harris with Major Burns right there. They send Williams out as a receiver. Garrett Nussmeier to the end zone. Touchdown! Aaron Anderson! They see the motion man. Pump fake, Nussmeier goes back shoulder. Touchdown! Kyron Lacy! And LSU wins!
A beautiful drive to open this game.
Howard keeps. Howard scores. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a start for the Buckeyes. Second and goal, Gabriel. Fires, Gabriel. On target. Touchdown, Evan Stewart. Touchdowns tonight to pad the stats. Under 4 to play in this first half. It's Howard looking sideline. Open, Abuka, touchdown. Perfectly delivered, and Abuka right there again for the Buckeyes. Some miscommunication from Ohio State defensively. Gabriel looking to take advantage with a deep ball. Again, separation. Johnson in the bucket. Touchdown. 48 yards. Abuka in motion on second and goal. Howard steps up. Howard. It's caught. Jeremiah Smith. Touchdown, Ohio State. The legend grows. And will split out wide from the tight end spot. Gabriel keeps plenty of space, and he's still going. Gabriel makes a move. He's gone. 27 yards. Touchdown, Ducks. Basso will snap it. And Sappington puts Oregon in front. Timeout. So he can work that middle of the field.
A lot of room down here at the bottom for Jeremiah Smith.
3rd and 20. Howard, a lot of time coming off. Howard's going to run for it. Time runs out, and that'll do it.
Oh, my goodness.
Welcome to the Big Ten, Oregon. They storm the field at Autzen, and the Ducks win this bout 32-31.
Not all of that's on the offensive line. That last one was on Shadur.
3rd and 8. Gets it out wide open. Nothing but real estate in front of Wester. Got a block out there. Wester. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Blitz off the edge. Johnson eludes the rush. Falls. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And he does the Deion Sanders dance. Second and goal, Brown in motion. Brown breaks the plane or not. Touchdown. The Wildcats put it in the end zone. Little 12 personnel. They're going to ride it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gustav. Johnson almost picked off. It is. Jumped and picked off. Hood. Colton Hood stumbles and falls.
Wouldn't have started.
Second and 4. Sanders, quick release. Complete. They go ahead. Wester. Giddens in the backfield. The play fake. One-on-one down the sidelines. Caught. Flag. Touchdown. Brown doing it for the Cats.
Job. First and goal at the 7. Can Indiana pay it off to the wide side? Touchdown IU. Miles Price. Accurately is going to come into question. Second down and short. They'll hand it off. Ellison cuts it back. Touchdown Indiana. 31 yards. Wow. The Hoosiers. Raiola. Picked up the sideline. Indiana, Asbury, walking them down. Woo! IU. Jackson under pressure, lobs it. Surratt, touchdown, Indiana. What a catch.
Holden stays. Holden stays. Transfer from Notre Dame. Here's Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Tennessee. To the end zone. Touchdown. Dylan Sampson again. And a great throw. Poised to take the lead, and they do. A walk-in touchdown for Justice Haynes. 5 out of 11 on third down. Iamaleava, end zone, diving attempt, and it is caught for a touchdown. Chris Brazel puts Tennessee back on top. Targeted 19 times. Jalen Milroe fires, and it is intercepted. Will Brooks picked it off.
96 yards and 3 touchdowns. Iowa State's win, and now we got him breaking rules. All kinds of room. Going towards the end zone inside the 10. And there goes Hansen. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Your own injury. Nice.
R.J. Harvey with all kinds of room. R.J. Harvey. He's got no one else to catch him. R.J. Harvey all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. It's going to be a keeper. Brown off the gut. Brown trying to beat everybody to the end zone. Closing into the 5. Ja'Cory Brown goes the distance. Team that led the OVC in rush defense a year ago. That's why he's here now. Pass through the middle. That's caught. Touchdown, UC. Iowa State gets through the UCF defense. Betts across the middle. It's intercepted. It was through the hands and picked off. Now going the other way. The Knights, a second pick 6 on the Knights. UCF, Braden Marshall all the way for the score. They're going to go back to Beck. Beck gets it in. Rocco Beck gets 6.
looking for their first third down conversion of the night. And he smacked. Ewers has pounded. The ball comes out. Still rolling around. Still up for grabs. And it looks like Georgia has recovered at the 12. Ewers got blasted. Etienne on the toss. Gets into the end zone. Old school Georgia football. Trevor says, quiet down. Crap. They rush for Ewers. Intercepted. He threw it right to Dalen Everett, who's had a monster first half. Forced and recovered a fumble. Now has a pick. Smith and Lovett off to the left on first down. Etienne. Trevor Etienne barrels down, dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. It's all dogs in Austin so far. Very, very eager to get the football back. Brings some pressure against Beck, who stands and delivers on the sideline. It's intercepted. Picked up by Barron. Cuts back. Jahdae Barron still alive. Dragged down to the 9. There is a flag on the field.
Pass interference. Offensive. Number 7. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul with an automatic first down.
Georgia's going to be set up out across the 40. They're showing the replay.
Bill, I want to hit the top of the route. You tell me. There's contact both ways.
Oh, no, come on.
By the entire...
Yeah, the students are now raining bottles down there. This is unfortunate.
Leave it alone, move on with the game.
There was no defensive pass interference.
Oh, my goodness.
The ball will be at the 9-yard line.
Kirby cannot believe it. So Bill Lamagna, a discussion. They have changed their call, which is an enormous moment in this game.
Yeah.
Ewers. Cross the middle, caught. Touchdown, Texas. Jaden Blue. Big moment. Play clock at 3. And touchdown, Etienne barrels forward. And now does have the hat trick of rushing touchdowns. And Georgia with a tremendous 89-yard, 11-play drive. Rush comes. Ewers, desperation fling, fitting ending to this ball game.
And I'm so proud of these guys because nobody believed. Nobody gave us a chance. Your whole network doubted us. Nobody believed us. And then they tried to rob us with calls in this place. And these guys are so resilient. Disruptive tonight.
Broncos, good pass rush here. Williams, deep shot, and it is caught at the 10. Casey Kane out at the 5. Number 85. 3rd and goal. Long count. Madsen steps up, heads for the end zone. He's in. Touchdown. 4th and goal from the 2. Madsen rolling. Looking, firing, end zone, caught, touchdown! It's Lauder. 1st and goal, right on the 5. Williams keeps, Williams in, touchdown! Broncos bring 4. Williams, deep shot, end zone, caught! Bradley, touchdown!
This is a good choice here by Boise State to go for it right here.
Genty, the Clydesdales are in. Is Genty in? No signal yet. No signal
yet. This is
yet.
so close.
On 4th and goal. Officials are there. Touchdown!
The pitch is errant. The ball is loose. Recovered by the Irish. Don Schuler runs it down inside the 10. Led the best offense in the nation. Led by the Heisman winner, Jaden Daniels. Jeremiah Love off to the races. Touchdown, Notre Dame, 64 yards. Guys who love to play. Leonard, deep ball, has a receiver open. Bo Collins, touchdown, Irish.
Play clock down at 2. Gabriel scanning the field on his toes. Throws late and completes it. Tez Johnson cuts it to the outside. Did he get there? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Oregon.
Doesn't quite get there.
Gabriel deep down the middle. Got it. Justice Lowe. Touchdown. That number 8. And he said they text pretty often. Advice on a lot of things, including another touchdown by your tailback. Noah Whittington just ran over everybody.
Hudson to the boundary, 3 receivers to the top. And it's going to be Jennings. And the ball popped loose. Is there a ruling? I haven't seen a touchdown signal yet. It is now a touchdown for Kevin Jennings. Jennings up in the pocket, downfield, and that is Daniels wide open. There'll be no play at the pylon this time. Roderick Daniels scores. Murphy to throw again. This time for Moore. Caught it, falls in, touchdown Duke. Wow. And they're going to hand to Thomas. And Duke has got a touchdown. Star Thomas, his 5th rushing score of the year. 2nd down 4. And Jennings on a busted play, fumbled the ball. It's picked up. Here goes Nicholas, and he's tackled inside the 15. The 6th turnover of the night. Kick is blocked. And SMU falls on it, and we're going to overtime. My goodness. Play clock. Snap to Jennings. Here goes Brashard Smith. 10-5 SMU in front first. 24-yard touchdown run, Brashard Smith. Star Thomas in the backfield. Murphy to throw. For the end zone, that's Pancol! Touchdown, Duke! Davis Robinson was in coverage, and just a terrific throw by number 6. Murphy now, he's got Thomas with him. 3 to the right, Pancol to the boundary at the left. Here's Murphy, buying time to his right, throws, and incomplete! No flags, SMU wins!
And they're going to throw it to the end zone. Looping catch. Mason Taylor, LSU, gets the short field and stretches the lead here.
Plays well off schedule.
Got Le'Veon Moss to his left. You'd figure they would feed him down here. They do. Keeper. He pulled it and scores. 1-play touchdown drive of the Aggies. Claim momentum and cut into this lead. 3 receivers off to the left. And Reed looking to throw. Nope, not for long. Takes off running and will spin down near the goal line. And they will shove him into the end zone for a touchdown. Rolling on 2nd and goal, looking to the end zone. Catch made, and it's Green for a touchdown. Tre'Dez Green, the 6'7" freshman tight end.
To take Marcel Reed off that edge run game.
He'll launch downfield, has a man open, tries to fit it in. Noah Thomas has got it. And he's planted to the 21, but Reed makes an electric play through the air. Handoff. Moss muscles in. 4 for 4 with Reed at the helm. They took it 75 yards in 1:48.
Oh, man.
And now we get a Geneva Convention to try and figure out how do we get the squirrel off the field. Squirrel might score a touchdown. Oh, yeah. Touchdown.
Howard will throw it underneath. Oh, it's picked off down the sideline. Unbelievable touchdown. Penn State. Heebie-jeebies after that first drive. Howard squares. Howard fires. Caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. Emeka Egbuka. Inside. Well done. Here's Howard. Another completion. Howard. And a touchdown coming up for Ohio State, Brandon Ennis. State pay it off. Aller throws. Touchdown, Trey Wallace. No, they say he was out of bounds.
Boy, this was awfully close. And there's the bobble right there. And the ball actually went to Igbinosun.
Further review, the defender possessed the ball with his right foot in the end zone. Therefore, the ruling on the field is a touchback, Ohio State.
Aller lobs it. Warren, a fight, and it's caught by Tyler Warren. Aller looking in the end zone, incomplete. Ohio State holds or Howard. Howard runs it. First down, Moore slides down inside the 40. Ohio State. How about this?
Morton to throw on 2nd and long. And floats it deep downfield. Wide open as Josh Kelly walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Shot. You try to do it with your big receiver.
Backed in trouble, spins away from the defender, launches into the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown. Jaden Higgins. Morton to the end zone for Kelly, and he hauls it in. Touchdown. Back to throw. Gets rid of it, and it's caught inside the 35, and it's a first down, and breaking free, Carson Brown. Just his 5th catch of the year, and his first touchdown. Iowa State back on top. With Conyers next to him, yep. Direct snap, Brooks to the end zone, touchdown! Texas Tech has the lead over unbeaten Iowa State with 19 seconds left.
Bringstool and Pat Henry, they can go as well.
Swing pass out to Antonio Williams to the pylon. Touchdown.
You see defensive coordinator Wes Goodwin. What is he going to do? Is he going to play coverage? They only rush 4.
Shook out of the pocket. He's going to run for it. Dives! Somersault into the end zone for a Louisville touchdown. Wow.
Brown tries to get in there.
Quick snap. Keon Brown with a push at the goal line. He's in. Another Louisville touchdown. So Louisville's got it, and Clemson will be desperate for a takeaway. And they're not going to take it away. They're not even going to stop the run game. Padding the lead. Isaac Brown. Touchdown.
Night game, hostile environment, talented South Carolina team coming off a bye week. Wide open, touchdown! Joshua Simon, 15 yards. Marcel Reed now 5 for 7, passing for 76. Daniels, first down and much more. He may go. Amari Daniels, touchdown, 56 yards. The score was the SEC Freshman of the Week. Play fake. Touchdown, and the Aggies take the lead. Jabri Barber. Tell you what Sellers accomplished. 3rd down and 1. And it's Sanders ripping through the hole. One man might catch him. Touchdown! 52 yards.
Play at a moment's notice, and they have tonight.
There's a broken tackle. And a touchdown for Joshua Simon. And here they come. From everywhere.
Haynes. Jump cut. End zone. Touchdown. 3rd down and goal. Screen. Rutherford. Hoping for a tunnel. Goal line. Is he in? Touchdown. And now you've got 8 different players that have carried the football today in a big 3rd down. And a lob to the end zone. It's a 50-50 ball for Chase Lane. He's got it for the touchdown. Ward, another one-on-one. Drops it over the shoulder of Isaiah Harden for the touchdown. Haynes King. Touchdown. Blitz coming. They pick it up. Ward takes a shot down the sideline. In stride. He's got Restrepo. Touchdown. Only a three-man rush. The pocket collapsing them. Ward buying time. Hit from behind. The ball pops out. Georgia Tech's got it. Romello Height with the strip sack. And could very easily be a college football playoff team. But they absorbed their first loss of the season. And what a scene at Bobby Dodd.
They've been a terrific fourth down team this year. Nate Frazier to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia.
Affect the run game, and they need to run it outside the tackles.
And how impressive, too, as they give it to Bentley up the middle and into the end zone. On 2nd and 10, he's pressured and taken down. Back at the 39-yard line by Jared Ivey.
Against the safety.
They need the 4-yard line. It's 3rd down and 6. Dart. Wells. Touchdown, Juice Wells. Play of the year on defense for Ole Miss. 4th down and 10. Back. Deflected and intercepted. John Saunders picks it off and slides down at the 25. And they're still alive with an eye toward the college football playoff. Lane Kiffin has his biggest win. Ole Miss has its first home win against an AP top 2 team ever, and just their 2nd all-time.
8th play of this opening drive. It's a keeper. Milroe follows the back. Milroe explodes to the secondary. Race for the end zone. Touchdown, Tide. What a start.
Looking the wrong way and not seeing it.
Milroe, keeper all the way. Jalen Milroe, touchdown. Number 4 continues to be a nightmare. Not right. Williams is the back. And Nussmeier across the middle. Throw an interception. Deontay Lawson makes the pick right at the goal line. It will be a touchback. Nussmeier's 10th interception of the season. Milroe again, keeper. Jalen Milroe to the house. The hat trick, rushing touchdowns for the Tide quarterback. First time we've seen this look, and now Miller motions out. Milroe just takes off. Guess what? Quarterback run. Jalen Milroe to sprint. Number 4 with his 4th rushing touchdown. 72 yards. A dagger to the Tigers' hopes. And Milroe continues to absolutely terrorize this defense.
Next to Brandon Rose, it's the captain, Mekhi Bernard. Play fake to him. He picks up a blitzer. The throw is caught. Touchdown. Just a perfect throw. The rivalry is back, and we got a ball game. Utes get in the end zone for the first time. Kick return for BYU, and a big one to midfield. He beats the kicker down the sideline. Marion, touchdown, 96 yards. Rose in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Here comes the pressure. Gets rid of it. He's got his man inside the 5 to the pylon. Touchdown. Bernard got there. Retzloff goes down. Reed got to him. There is a flag in the secondary. There is a penalty flag. Utah is celebrating, but I think this one's going against Utah.
Defense number 5.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, and that's a good call by the officials. Keep an eye at the very top of your screen. Right up here is the matchup. You're going to see Vaughn get a little bit handsy. It's a really good call by the official.
Throwing deep middle, and he's got Roberts for the catch near midfield for the lead for BYU. Snap, hold, kick on the way. Kick is good!
This game was absolutely stolen from us. We were excited about being in the Big 12, but tonight I am not. We won this game. Someone else stole it from us.
Execution.
Lubbock got hit as he throws. He throws deep again for a touchdown. Antonio Williams. Back to back. Impressive drives. Receiver open. Bartholomew. Touchdown Pitt. Pitt needs to stay onside. They do snap it. They pitch it wide. Maffa lost the football. He wasn't going to get there anyway. Jimmy Scott the play for the Pitt defense. Really an issue for the lead for Pittsburgh on senior day, right down the middle.
That's right.
He takes off running up the middle. First down inside the 35. He's going to go. Cade Klubnik. Touchdown Clemson. 50 yards. Oh, they flinched again. There's no flag down. The throw down the middle is intercepted by Khalil Barnes, and that should end the game. Look.
He has taken charge of this program. Pressure coming and picked up toward the corner. Touchdown! That's Jordan Tyson. And Arizona State gets the interception and turns it into 6. Tight end in motion and a little fake pitch. Levitt looking middle. Throws, end zone, and what a catch! Tyson, touchdown! And I think he got that foot down. You're not playing well, and then you get iced on the sidelines. Johnson sings one in there. Nice throw. And the ball comes out. Arizona State has it. Jace Brown with the catch, and then it popped out, and the Sun Devils have the ball back. 10-17 to go until halftime. Levitt will throw short to the tight end. There he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Mateer 16 yards, and it's 20-0. Sellers pop pass, end zone, touchdown, South Carolina, Joshua Simon.
I've seen, which he was very loose.
Might be a good thing. Little swing to Jared Brown, elite speed, and Brown takes it to the house. 38-yard catch and run. Here's Noel. And he's in. Touchdown, Missouri. And with 9:12 to go in regulation. Here's a quarterback. Wants to throw to the back of the end zone and caught. Touchdown, South Carolina. It's a 5-yard strike to Michael Smith. Pressure up the middle. Cook lobs it. It is Cole. It's Luther Burden. Touchdown, Tigers.
Target has made some big plays downfield.
Got a small defender on him. Shovel pass, Sanders. Rocket Sanders dances to the 5. And he punishes his way into the end zone. South Carolina back in front.
Kitzelman and an offensive lineman in front of Sampson. Hand it off to the tight end, who dives up and over. And Tennessee strikes first between the hedges. What a drive for the tight end. Couple catches and a touchdown run. Out of character for him, he admits it. But the roll called for it. Down the middle, touchdown. Caught by Oscar Delp. And the Dogs strike back. Back. Flip to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Oscar Parker Delp's got 2 tonight, and the Dogs are in front. Sampson's got it. He's got a crease. Dylan Sampson to the house. It's Tennessee back on top. 27 yards to quiet the folks. Beck. Flushed. The takeoff. Carson Beck with a flag out. Scores standing up, but there is a marker down. I formation. Frazier behind Jones. Touchdown, Georgia. And he will be swarmed. Ball comes out. Turnover. Georgia's got it, and they're going to win it.
Neal again, stays on his feet. Touchdown, Kansas. Roberts on the play fake. Downfield, wide open. Caught. Touchdown, Cougars. Rapati. Retzloff into the end zone, picked off. He went at the wrong guy. The mellow fellow Dotson. Mellow Dotson snuffs the drive with a big pick in the end zone. Cardell sets in the backfield with Devin Neal. Casey in motion, Neal on the carry. Touchdown Jayhawks. They capitalize on that catastrophic event and punch it into the end zone to take the lead. For a perfect season. Caught, but short of the first down, and that'll do it. The Jayhawks hold. Roberts made the catch, but he's short of the first down. Kansas takes over on downs.
Uga, I think you're beautiful. I think you're beautiful. Give me them dogs.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh,
Tyson Lawton. Spinning touchdown Hoosiers. How about this? Down and 1 at the 11. Howard with time in the corner. Touchdown! Emeka Egbuka. And this one, muffed. Ohio State. Downs Evans at the 5-yard line. They'll hand it off. Henderson, touchdown Buckeyes. Travion Henderson. Downs lets it take a bounce, picks it up at the 21, spins out of traffic, up the sideline with room. Here he gallops, cuts it back. Downs, the Alabama transfer here at Ohio State. Touchdown, world famous. And for Ohio State, Howard, play fake, end zone, touchdown! Buckeyes!
I wouldn't be afraid to run him, even though he does have that hamstring issue.
Straight back to pass. Corner of the end zone, Badger. Touchdown! Play action again. Over the middle, and stride into the end zone. Caden Lee for the Ole Miss touchdown.
And mistakes like that.
They dump it in the right flat. Jaden Ball finds a cutback lane in the alleyway to the end zone for a Gators touchdown. Pegues driven back. He didn't get there. DK in motion. They go Wildcat. Montrell Johnson to the 5. End zone. Gators touchdown. Blitz coming off the edge. Dart under pressure. Down he goes. They didn't even answer for the blitz.
First down more than the touchdown at this point.
4-man rush. Dart. Sidearms one down the sideline. That one is going to be picked. Another miscommunication with Juice Wells. And Bryce Thornton does it again. And this one they can't come back from.
Another touch for Scadaboo. Stumbles toward the goal line, and he's in for the Arizona State touchdown.
Here's Tyson, bottom of the screen.
It will be Scadaboo, and he's into the end zone for the second time already. Touchdown, ASU. On 3rd down and 1. Scadaboo, again a broken tackle, and he can walk in. Touchdown. 3rd of the first half for Cam Scadaboo.
Great athlete playing some really good football.
Play fake, Levitt setting up, got a receiver, wide open downfield. It's caught by Guillory. What a bounce back by Arizona State. Touchdown, Devils. Instead, it's Marion again on that jet sweep, trying to get the corner, and he's into the end zone for the second time. Touchdown, BYU. 28-23. And a lot of time left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now there's 11. They just got the 11th guy on. Retzlaff steps up, moving to his right, hoists it deep. And it's underthrown, and it was caught but short of the goal line. It was caught by Chase Roberts, but it doesn't matter. The game is over, and now they can celebrate. Arizona State with the win.
It's so dangerous in the red area.
It's Leonard, deep drop. Leonard rifles. It's caught. Touchdown. Jordan Faison finds the soft spot in the defense. A 28-yard strike for the Irish.
Has played as well as anybody in college football.
Todd, you mentioned it. 10-3 and outs coming in. Already 2 on the first 2 possessions. Now blocked. Notre Dame came in. Big special teams play. Scooped up and out of bounds. Ron Hurd the second.
Outflank you. Look at another blocker as well.
Daly up the middle, spins his way to the goal line. Touchdown, Army. Drive, but other than that, 3 and outs, and now this Notre Dame offense looking to capitalize with another handoff with a big hole. Jeremiah Love, touchdown, Notre Dame. Thomas, the motion man. Handoff Love. With the wheels, accelerates. Jeremiah Love to the house. Touchdown.
Going to come back. I mean, it doesn't take away from the explosive.
Pancake block on the edge, sprung him. Around the end, Robinson shakes the tackle. Xavier Robinson headed to the pylon, dives, lost the ball. They signal touchdown. 18 yards of Oklahoma. Under center. Pitch on the edge to Robinson. Makes a cut. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A stunner brewing in Norman. Tackles for loss, a big part of this defensive success all season long. It's another pick in the flat. Kip Lewis. Milroe can't get him. Pick 6. Oklahoma building the lead. Wow. That's what's really impressive to me. Here comes pressure. Milroe hit as he throws. It's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Woody Washington, and that should be the dagger to Oklahoma. Crushes Alabama and may have dealt their postseason dreams a fatal blow tonight here in Norman. We won't know the answer for that for a while, but loss number 3.
King. Pressured, stays alive. Jamal Haynes reaching and getting it. My, oh my, what a play. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. 2nd and 5. King to run it. With a big block, straight ahead. Haynes, King, touchdown. Clock counting down. 2nd and 4. Beck to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Dominic Lovett. They're not done yet. King on his own. Where are they going to mark this? His forward progress looks like he got it. Georgia comes away with the football. Georgia comes away with the football, and they got it. Dan Jackson has the football. Back to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. They're an extra point away. Dominic Lovett. Haynes, King to pass. And they've got it! Eric Singleton, touchdown!
offensive possession, Georgia. Carson back to pass. Late pressure, lofts it, and into the end zone is Cash Jones. Touchdown, Cash Jones. And the seniors who have never lost a home game, will they complete the rally and the comeback? Incomplete. We're going to a third overtime. Georgia Tech for the win. Can King find it? No! We are going to a fourth overtime to tie the game in 6 overtimes. They do it! Malik Rutherford. Haynes King, pressure up the middle on King. And they get him! They get him! It was Dan Jackson! He had the play of the game with the forced fumble, and now the sack in the 6th overtime for the win. Oh my! Arian Smith drops it!
Kirby Smart's going to let this one go. No timeout.
He lets it go. Haynes King being chased. Haynes King desperate to the end zone. Incomplete. Looking for Singleton. Georgia's going to have a chance to win it. Frazier straight ahead and straight in. Oh, it's great in 8. Georgia wins it.
Later tonight in the rough and rugged Big 12. Klubnik's going to take off. Klubnik with a touchdown.
Offensive line so far, led by Rashawn Lee, has done a great job of creating space.
After 4 straight runs, Sellers stays alive. Sellers inside the 10. Tumbling towards the front pylon. And the signal is a touchdown. Off the field under his own power moments ago. Snap in the red zone. Klubnik's going to take off quickly. Klubnik into the end zone for the touchdown. Back in the lineup for head coach Shane Beamer. They'll set up the screen. Sanders broke 1 tackle, now 2. Ball is stripped from behind. Who got it? Avion Terrell forced the fumble. Clemson recovers. Here's Sellers across the middle. Intercepted at the 10. Khalil Barnes broke on the football. Clemson gets it back. Time for Sellers. Eludes the pressure. There he goes. Lenora Sellers again to the end zone. He made it. Two plays before a potential field goal attempt. Klubnik buys some time. It wasn't picked off. Was it intercepted? It was. Knight picked it up. Off the fingertips of Maffa. Knight the interception and the hero for Carolina.
Rolling on the field, interception by the defense. First down, South Carolina.
The face of Will Howard. 3rd down and 9 at the 4. Howard throwing out of his own end zone. And it's picked up down the sideline. Michigan has it inside the 5. Hall with the pick. Again. Mullings. Touchdown Wolverines. Michigan capitalizing off the Will Howard interception of this game. If they can score. Howard in the end zone. Touchdown. Money on the rise. Jeremiah Smith yards away. And he hooked it. No good. Power formation. Warren looking. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Unbelievable. Wow. Jack Sawyer. The hero. Can't turn it over. They'll hand it off. And look at the second effort. Mullings down the sideline, out of bounds at the Ohio State 15. Good snap, clean hold, got it up and good. And Michigan takes a 13-10 lead with 45 seconds to go. do or die for Ohio State. Howard in trouble. Incomplete. Ohio State turns it over on downs. And the Michigan Wolverines will shock the college football world.
Fletcher motions. Ward to throw. Ward, end zone touchdown, Arroyo. Miami is pouring it on at Syracuse. From the 25, McCord, Pena again. Pena makes the catch.
Saquon Barkley.
McCord, slant, Meeks, touchdown. Syracuse responds.
We haven't heard Restrepo's name in a while.
That's where they're going. On a screen, Xavier Restrepo fumbled the football. Devin Bryant's off to the races. Ward to beat. Scoop and score. Tight ends for Miami. Martinez straight up the middle. Damian Martinez is in for a touchdown. Allen, touchdown! Syracuse leads again.
In the backfield, along with Juan Davis, the tight end. Big moment early. Manning with a keeper. And Arch Manning still rumbling, banging down near the pylon. And spotted just short, but one play, the Phenom makes a big impact.
What a job of keeping Juan Davis in that backfield. Look at the physicality of Arch Manning there. We were looking at him in warm-ups. He's a big, tall guy, but let me tell you something.
After video review, the runner touched the pylon, therefore he gets the goal line extended. The ball was across the goal line extended. It is a touchdown.
There you go, Bill. Good call.
From the pocket, pump fake, lofting to the back corner, caught. Incomplete. Thought he had it. They ruled him out of bounds.
It's definitely worth seeing if that right foot was in before his left foot stepped out. Watch his right foot.
After video review, receiver had a foot down and maintained possession of the ball while going to the ground. It is a touchdown.
Inefficient so far tonight. Ewers facing pressure. Ball deflected. It's intercepted. The flag is down, and Will Lee, the third, is headed for the end zone. Texas A&M makes the play they desperately needed. Daniels, nothing! Texas makes the stop. Ethan Burke got there. And the Longhorn defense, again, rises up to protect this lead.
To get that clock stopped.
Pressure comes, he spins free, and he'll be knocked down. Ball is out. Texas falls on it. It's Vernon Broughton, who's had a monster night, who makes the recovery that should secure Texas's spot in the championship game.
Something interesting is going on the field right now. Michigan tried to plant their flag in the middle of the Ohio State field, and the Buckeyes rushed right to them. And now there's some skirmishes going on.
Third and short all year long. This is 3rd and 17 with a rush of 4, including Doyle. Madsen, end zone right on the money. It's a touchdown for Caples. He certainly does. Madsen felt the heat from Doyle, turned upfield. Oh, what instincts! Touchdown! Behind you now. An unreal talent. And there he goes. Genty into the clear blue. Touchdown! Right up the middle, that's a first down, and then some. Burrell will take the touchdown. Thank you very much. 4th and goal. Wow. Pressure from the secondary. Williams incomplete. Boise State, Mountain West champions, and on the way to the college football playoff.
Becht. Opening touchdown, Carson Hansen. 3 touchdowns in the last 4 games. Is he the target here? Levitt's going to run with Scadaboo blocking, and he goes right in. Levitt's under center. Scadaboo's the featured tailback here on 1st and goal. And what else would you expect? His 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. 140 yards and 2 touchdowns now for Cam Scadaboo. Split out wide is the star running back. Levitt lofting it to the end zone. What a catch! Gilroy again. And now even more reason for him to celebrate, as he does right there, taking great pride in his Native American heritage. 3rd down and 5. Levitt swings it to Scadaboo. Scadaboo breaks defenders. Here he goes again. Another touchdown for the big bruiser.
Back. Can he step up and even launch? Chase from behind. Ball not free. It's bobbled around, scooped up. The Horns on the final play of the half. Trying to make something happen. Anthony Hill laterals it. They're still going. And now they lateral back to a Bulldog in a wild, frantic play. Most entertaining moment of the first half, frankly.
Beck got hit.
And he's down.
Hard, yeah.
2nd and 1. Etienne makes a cut. Etienne barrels into the end zone. Georgia's got the lead behind the backup quarterback. See if the Dogs bring pressure, Kirk. Jalen Walker is standing up. He's coming, and they got him. It's sacked by Damon Wilson. Recovery that was huge in that game. Now it's 3rd and 3. Throw for it wide open is Moore in a slant, still running. DeAndre Moore wins the foot race. Texas strikes back from 41 yards. Momentum back on their side now. Ewers. Catch made by Moore. Nice route, came in, cut out, and that ball was on the money. No problem. Auburn looks like a guy who believes in himself in pressure kicks. 12 yards away from the win. Stockton running all the way up the middle. Gunnar Stockton knocked in the head by Makuba. Helmet goes flying. Thankfully, he's up on his feet. Flag goes flying as well. Mission. They hand it to him. Touchdown! Georgia SEC champions! As every dog digs really deep.
Roberts is a defensive end, and he's 295 pounds. Looked like a design quarterback draw. Instead, it's a pass and a touchdown. Bryant Wesco, 35 yards. Almost a straight line of Mustangs across the line of scrimmage, then several drop out. Down the seam, Wesco breaks free and scores his 2nd touchdown of the game. Trying to get back in the game. He has his receiver open after the fake touchdown. Great call and beautifully executed. Brashard Smith has the touchdown for SMU. 30 seconds in the quarter. Huge play here, 3rd and goal. They bring pressure. Touchdown, Jake Briningstool. They've played excellent defense, particularly lately. Jennings on 3rd down. Back shoulder hitting there. Touchdown, SMU. 2 timeouts. Not much pressure. Jennings, side of the end zone. Touchdown! Roderick Daniels Jr. 4 receivers. 4-man rush. Klubnik throws. Caught. Antonio Williams dives down with 3 seconds to go there. He has not been in this situation before. One of the great high school kickers in the history of the United States. It'll be a 56-yarder. The win really not a factor. Snap and hold are good. That one is good! At the buzzer! Big save.
Play clock down at 2. Gabriel back. Throws quickly and wide open is the guy Gary just talked about. Sadiq, and he scores. Touchdown, Oregon.
A tight end, and they're not doing it, obviously.
28-yard pickup, and now to the end zone. Touchdown, Nick Singleton. There's the answer Penn State needed. 3rd and goal from the 4. Gabriel, blitz coming. Got rid of it in a hurry. Touchdown.
There it is.
Terrence Ferguson.
He knew it. Once he went in motion, he knew he had him coming back out.
Drew Aller keeps it himself. Did he get there?
How about that one?
Touchdown. A lot of those are just extended runs, basically. This guy at the controls, and he's going to throw a wide open Tez Johnson. Tez Johnson heading to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. 48 yards. Katron Allen, touchdown. And what? James weaving his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Drew Aller asking for it. In trouble. They have a hold of his jersey, and he throws to the end zone.
Wow, what
touchdown. Harrison Wallace.
Mateo Uiagalelei had him by the jersey.
Drew Aller loads, going deep. Far sideline. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nico Reed.
To take on Penn State and the final spot in the college football playoff. Who is it? The SMU Mustangs hold on to that final spot and edge out Alabama. So it will be SMU and Penn State as the ACC gets the last 2 spots in terms of seeding, and they get the last at-large spot. And so now we'll do the first team out, which we all presume to be Alabama. Alabama is the first team out, and the second team out, I assume, will be Miami again. And it is. So Miami and Alabama come up just short. SMU hangs on and gets the spot.
They move a lot. They talk about disguising their fronts. Leonard, batted in the air, intercepted. Picked off by D'Angelo Pons. And Indiana gets the first take.
Wow, what a catch.
They go quickly from the 17-yard line. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. Tonight. So each team has thrown a pick. Riley Leonard and the Irish from their own 2. Jeremiah Love breaks free. Jeremiah Love trying to go 98. Touchdown! What a run in the first touchdown of the 12-team playoff.
Watch the tight ends here, though. Big part of the passing game.
The fake, and it is a touchdown to Jaden Thomas. Job till he was 49 years old. 27 years as an assistant. Curtis Rourke in trouble and sacked for the first time tonight. 2nd and goal, Notre Dame up 20-3 with under 5 minutes to go. Riley Leonard has the record. Great fake and a walk-in touchdown. His 15th rushing touchdown of the season. He wants resumes of guys who've played a lot and played well. Swing pass, Price, bang down at the goal line. Touchdown, Indiana. So Curtis was really the original guy who Googled Curt Cignetti. Back shoulder throw. That finally works, and it's a touchdown. Perhaps we're burying the Hoosiers a bit prematurely. Homegrown product from Indianapolis, Lawrence North High School. Justice Ellison, the running back. Rourke to the end zone, broken up. Incomplete, intended for Elijah Surratt.
Jennings looking to pass. Over the middle, picked off, and it's coming back. DeLuca, touchdown!
You could take 3 Gerald Ford stadiums and sit them here in Beaver Stadium.
Jennings on the move, throws another pick. Intercepted. Rojas still on his feet. Rojas rolling. Touchdown, Penn State.
Been excellent.
Jennings batted, picked off again. DeLuca says hello. Do you remember me? His second one of the game. Dominic DeLuca dominant on defense.
You can see 44 to the right of your screen.
Well, there's number 13 on your screen. Crib that thing, touchdown. Allen. Jennings sacked at the 38 by Dennis Sutton. They get up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Singleton runs it in. And it's 27-0. Jennings surveys. Nobody open. He's sacked all the way back to the 26. Abdul Carter, the defensive player of the year in the Big Ten. Looking at 2nd and goal. They're going to smash it straight ahead. Touchdown, Allen.
Klubnik dumps it off. Wide open, middle of the field. Antonio Williams into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. In this game, it's so far on this drive, it's been the rushing attack. And here's Jaden Blue with room off the right edge. Inside the 20. Turning on the Jets. Into the end zone. Touchdown. 93rd in the country, though, in red zone offense during the season. Weisner on the cutback. Into the end zone. Another Texas touchdown.
He's back to one of the best teams in college football.
Ewers to throw again. Firing into the end zone to Helm. Touchdown, Texas. 2nd and 10. Play action to Williams and Klubnik. Oh, wide open. Touchdown. Jarvis Green out of the backfield. A huge score for the Tigers.
Antonio Williams in the slot.
Then get a first down without getting a touchdown. Klubnik on the move. Fires ends zone wide open. TJ Moore. Touchdown, Clemson. How did Texas lose him? Missed a couple games due to injury. They will run it on 2nd and 4. And Blue breaks free past the 40. The race is on. Blue inside the 10. All the way for the Texas touchdown. 77 yards.
He's a big-time target.
He's lined up in the backfield. In fact, they got 3 men back there with Klubnik. And it's a straight-ahead handoff. Stuffed. Adams down at the 1. Texas turns over the Tigers on downs. Picks up the first down or scores. It keeps its very slim hopes alive. Here in this first-round game in Austin, Klubnik has an incomplete pass, a huge hit. And it's Michael Taft, the former walk-on, turned All-American, that makes a hit on the wide receiver TJ Moore to, for all intents and purposes, end this game for Texas.
Chip Kelly, the play caller, loves to feature the 2 backs as receivers. And now a downfield shot on first down for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State strikes first. The freshman Jeremiah Smith. I formation, 3 tight ends. Judge Kids plows in Ohio State with the perfect start. Quickly up 2 scores.
Yet.
Handoff. breaking into the clear. Henderson! Touchdown, Ohio State! They're 3 for 3. Howard, 14 of 17, approaching 200 yards. Looking to throw again, right down the middle. Battle for the ball. It's batted and intercepted. Off the pick, that was Will Brooks, who makes his 4th interception of the season. Arian Carter was
left foot down. Ball's tipped, pretty tight coverage. Here's Smith making an effort on this ball. He actually has it. Comes out of his hand late.
And Iamale out a straight keeper, cuts back and scores. Tennessee punches back.
Second catch of this drive.
Not a defense that gives up a lot of chunk plays in the air. Buckeyes have 4 of them looking for a fair touchdown end zone. Jeremiah Smith, his 2nd tonight.
About the gratitude that they have. It was powerful, like I said.
Henderson breaks free. House call for Ohio State. 24 yards as the Buckeyes can begin planning for Pasadena and a rematch with the Ducks.
Play action. Aller floats one in the back right corner of the end zone. Tyler Warren. Touchdown.
Got 8-man boxes already. They're just right now just getting beat at the point of attack.
4-man rush. Aller. He's going to take a shot. Amari Evans. Right down the chimney. Touchdown. Instead, it's a handoff right up the gut. Tyler Crow gets a push. Touchdown. A Boise State answer. Play action. Hatson rolling out. Wide open down the sideline. A blown coverage. And Matt Lauder takes it the distance. Touchdown. Another blitz. Aller loads it in the back of the end zone. Jump ball for Tyler Warren. Touchdown. He's got a pair. Dirk Cutter on 3rd down and long. It's a lob. Intercepted. Zakee Wheatley all the way back out with a flag thrown at the end of the run. This drive began with 9:20 on the clock. Singleton breaks free. Nick Singleton, house call. Touchdown.
4-yard reception on the first play of the game. Ewers wide open, touchdown, hook 'em. DeAndre Moore. Texas strikes with a 2-step of 2 big plays to set up Texas in good field position as he returns it from the 25. And he breaks through. Look at Silas Bolden. Goodbye.
Gets man coverage.
Oh, the ball is loose, and it's going to be a safety. It popped right back into the hands of Quinn Ewers. 3rd and goal. Ewers, he's pressured, looking to extend the play, directing traffic. Now he's going to run it himself, and Quinn Ewers goes in for the rushing touchdown. 4th down and 2. Trailing by 2 possessions. Scadaboo's going to try to throw it downfield, and it is caught. And into the end zone goes Malik McClain. Cam Scadaboo. Ewers to pass. Downfield, wants every bit of it, and it's intercepted. It is intercepted by Robinson. Scadaboo straight ahead, driving those legs, and in, he gets in, he is in, touchdown, Forks up. it! We are all tied up in the ATL. Running down to talk to the official for a moment, but here we go from 48 yards, and it is staying to the right, and we are staying tied up. A 38-yard attempt to make it to the national semifinals and to cap a classic. Does he have it? Right, denies him. Sparky's got life. Scadaboo wrapped up, sent back, and then goes forward. Is he in? Yes. 335-pound Bill Norton met him. But Cam Scadaboo had other plans. Texas must convert 4th and 13.
It's a blitz look here. Quinn Ewers trying to audible.
To stay alive. Can they hook him? Touchdown, Matthew Golden. Second overtime, and Gunnar Helm opens it up that way. Texas's first play of the second overtime, and they take the lead from one of the best tight ends in the country. 3rd and 8. Levitt. That ball's intercepted. It is intercepted. Makuba seals it. Hook'em Horns. They're headed home to Texas to play in the Cotton Bowl. Texas advances. Makuba seals it.
Muhammad. These corners are going to be on islands. They're going to need to hold up against these receivers.
Take it to Judkins again. And there is Smith roaming free. Breaks a tackle. Ohio State strikes quickly from 45 yards.
The right guard, and Luke Montgomery played in that Tennessee game in at left guard.
Off the fake down the middle. Caught in stride. Abuka touchdown. Buckeyes on fire. See if they take a shot here. Howard looking to launch. Right down the middle. Smith is wide open. Too easy.
One play off.
His upper back, his upper vertebrae, those are two big guys to be out for Oregon right now. I'll try to keep you updated.
And the bad news gets worse. Trevion Henderson is loose down the sidelines. All the way to the end zone. It's a Crimson avalanche here in Pasadena. 66 yards. FBS record. And they test the middle and falling forward near the goal line. No signal yet. He's in. Touchdown. Whittington falls forward under center. Toss sweep. Henderson has blockers and just gallops into the end zone. Again, Ohio State makes it look easy. Second touchdown for number 32 today.
It's dark. It's cold. It's freezing outside. Where is this?
Pressure comes. Gabriel for the end zone. Caught for a touchdown by Trayshawn Holden. And they get him again. That's Cody Simon, who's been everywhere.
ETN, the running back, play action fake by Stockton. Arian Smith behind the defender. He is one of the fastest men in college football, and they caught him. Xavier Watts got him at the 11-yard line, and then a late flag thrown by the side judge. Actually a higher rated prospect coming out of high school than either Riley Leonard or Carson Becky. Got hit again. The ball's out. R.J. Oben knocked it out. And junior Tuiala Maka has it for Notre Dame. It's to add to a 3-point lead. Play fake. Leonard in the end zone. Touchdown Irish. Bo Collins with the first touchdown of this game.
Run continues.
continue to force takeaways, saying if they beat us throwing the ball, so be it. He stressed their edge rushers playing relentless, wants them to continue their intensity.
Jaden Harrison bringing back the kickoff. He brought 2 back for touchdowns last year when he played for the Thundering Herd of Marshall, and he has one for Notre Dame. Backup, he was constantly in the film room, watching a lot of film with offensive linemen, in fact. He throws wide open. Cash Jones has it and has a touchdown.
Love it in the flat.
Georgia trying to convert. Pressure up the middle. Stockton got it off a low throw, and it is caught, but short of the first down. In the bunch to the right. 4th down and 5. Pressure from Notre Dame, and that pass is incomplete. Bodies tangling, no flag. Lawson Lucky the target. Leonard on 3rd down and 7. Georgia needs a stop. He hurdles Malachi Starks and has a first down. Stockton sacked by Donovan Heinisch. And a fitting ending. And the high throws intercepted. Picked off by Zakee Wheatley. Receivers to the left of Riley Leonard. Design run for him. They tried to spread people out, give him some running room, and it didn't work. Wheatley again, as James Franklin said, is quick throw to Warren and a first down. Many options for this Penn State offense. Just 1 out of 6 on 3rd down. They gave it to Singleton, the motion man. Touchdown, Penn State. Love also a touchdown score, 16 yards rushing. He leads the way, blocking. Riley Leonard, a touchdown. Notre Dame, one of the biggest blitz teams in the country. They rush 5 and they get there. And Aller still on his feet. Got away from Viliamu-Asa, but could not escape Rod Hurd. 1st and goal from the 2. Irish trying to take the lead. He handed it off to Love, who stays on his feet. Love is in the end zone. Trying to stop this Penn State drive. 7th play. Singleton bottled up for a moment and winds up in the end zone. Set after a 4 for 12 start. The ball's in the hands of Riley Leonard. Given plenty of time, and he throws an interception. Denied. Dennis Sutton dropped into coverage and picked it off. Eight minutes to go. Singleton, his 3rd touchdown of the night. Under 5 minutes to go. 2nd down and 8. Penn State leads by a touchdown. Leonard throws wide open. Jaden Greathouse avoided Jalen Reed and scores. 54 yards. Barker. As long as 49. Aller hit as he throws. And it is intercepted. Christian Gray picks it off. To give Notre Dame the lead in the final seconds. 41-yard attempt. Snap and hold are good. The kick is good!
Need about 2.5 yards. Pressure comes. Ewers gets it out, incomplete. He was hurried, and that time Simon was in coverage against DeAndre. 10th play of the drive. Judkins had to dodge traffic and then fights forward and scores! Ohio State up and running quickly again.
Even though he's a veteran guy that started for 3 years.
See if they bring pressure. They do. Ewers steps up. Lost the ball. It's on the ground. Texas retains possession, but for the third time already, Buckeyes with a sack. Running right. Makes a cut. First down, Texas. He lost the ball at the end, but he's ruled down. Guys are showing some pressure. Don't bring it. And Ewers to the end zone. Touchdown! Jaden Blue. And the Longhorns strike late first half from 18 yards out. Street's going to be there.
Hey,
throw that in, too.
Hey, if you throw that in, they're all in.
Howard, how aggressive will they be in the final seconds? Henderson can take a house call from anywhere. And look out! He just might do it! Travian Henderson gets momentum back for Ohio State. 75 yards. Wow. Play action. Howard looking downfield, pressure closing in, and he throws a pick. They got near him. The throw was influenced, and David Benda with the first takeaway tonight for place to get the 7. It depends on what they can do on this third down play. Pressure comes. Wide open is Blue. Jukes scores. Texas strikes again. That's 2 for Blue. This from 26. Howard will run it. Keep it. Breaks a tackle. And is going to fall down short of the goal line. Judkins. Touchdown. Ohio State takes the lead. From the ankle injury. Ewers has to step up to avoid the pressure. And look out! Helm's loose! Gunnar Helm down the sidelines. Just shoved Caleb Downs to the turf. It's not do or die, but it's close for Ewers. Pressure comes. Sawyer knocked it out and picks it up. Jack Sawyer headed down the sidelines. Ohio State scoop and score. And dagger from 82 yards. You can't script this. Roommates. When Ewers was at Ohio State, he spoils his dream with that strip sack and touchdown.
Let's look at this. Talking about almost a 9-minute drive to start the game. What's going to happen here?
Does he have one more fourth down conversion in him? They're going to try to run it. He does. Slams forward. What an opening statement by Notre Dame. They're on the doorstep here with a 1st and goal.
He's got 8 already in the opening drive.
First down. Make it 9. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Leonard has to dig deep right away. But the Irish draw first blood. We've seen a lot of drives. That was special. On 2nd and 5, play fake. Howard flips it. Smith's got it, and the freshman just waltzes in as the Buckeyes score to answer the Irish. It's in goal. Judkins slips a tackle. Quinshon Judkins dives for the end zone, and Ohio State makes it 2 for 2 and takes the lead. Howard looking across the middle and has space, takes up, touchdown! Sneaking open was Quinshon Judkins. And Ohio State stretches the lead with a 3rd long touchdown drive tonight. Against Texas, he was almost perfect against Tennessee and Oregon. Haven't had to employ that tonight. Judkins breaks free. Quinshon Judkins hits a sprint. And they'll finally run him down at the 5. An explosive play for Ohio State. Picking up for the fullback 49 in front of Judkins as well as the 3 tight ends. Power formation. Judkins easy. And Ohio State stretches and flexes. Pressure again. It's picked up. And on the slant, the catch is made by Jaden. Greathouse is free. Greathouse gets a block. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Offense comes back to life for the first time since the first quarter.
Tonight at all.
Abuka on a little reverse inside pitch. Nice play design. Better execution. Abuka weaving and dodging tackles. Lost the ball at the end. They run him down. They haven't made a signal yet. Yes, it is a fumble and the long-awaited takeaway.
But they got to score before that 2-minute timeout.
Pressure, Leonard launching. Greathouse. Major catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The flag will be picked up. Jordan Hancock in coverage. What a ball. And Price is the back. Leonard under center. And they try to get it to Faison on the end around. He throws it and makes it. Caught by Collins. And the Irish back within 8 with plenty of time left.
See, the backers are moving. Here they come.
Heavy pressure. Howard delivers downfield. And Smith, he's got it! Jeremiah Smith hadn't had a touch in the second half until that potential game clincher. You miss it, and the Irish have hope. It's good. And Ohio State is going to walk out of Atlanta national champions. The longest, toughest postseason climb in the history of the sport. And after all that, it's Ohio State together at the mountaintop. Champions of college football.